Hey guys, this is what your pastor and tell you. Today I wanted to show you my painting given to me by my fiance. It is a more literal depiction of Psalm 74 where God creates the world by destroying Leviathan. We see multiple heads of Leviathan. Most ancient Near Eastern texts convey Leviathan as having 7 heads, but the Bible doesn't explicitly mention it, and having 7 heads wouldn't look very good aesthetically, so we're going to stick with 3 here today. You have one that's been hurt by God and dying, as well as 2 others. We also have Leviathan's tail wrapping around God right here. Next we have God as the cloud rider. I think my fiance did a great job on that one. He has thunder in his hands because he's seen in the Bible as a storm god. I had my fiance use the image of Zeus because we don't actually have any recognizable images of the God of the Israelites. I acknowledge it isn't the most historically accurate depiction of God. Lots of Christians see God as a kind of Santa Claus looking figure like Zeus, so here we are. Now, isn't Leviathan a dinosaur? Why was God beating on the poor dinosaur? The relevant passage for this painting was based on Psalm 74, 12-17 of the NET translation. It says, "But God has been my king from ancient times, performing acts of deliverance on the earth. You destroyed the sea by your strength. You shattered the heads of the sea monster in the water. You crushed the heads of Leviathan. You fed him to the people who live along the coast. You broke open the spring and the stream. You dried up perpetually flowing rivers. You established the cycle of day and night. You put the moon and sun in place. You set up all the boundaries of the earth. You created the cycle of summer and winter." I recognize that there is some debate over if this passage is just randomly mentioning the great things God has done in different places, so it's not completely certain that it is recounting creation at the beginning of the world. But many scholars and I argue that it is. Maybe we can talk about that in a video sometime. Just as a quick tidbit, it's worth mentioning that many young earth creationists have proposed that Leviathan was a dinosaur. First of all, that's nonsense. We have absolutely 0 scientific evidence that there were ever any fire-breathing or multiple-headed dinosaurs that ever existed. Instead, Leviathan in the culture of the ancient Israelite was seen as the personified, chaotic, watery sea. So anyways, now you'll know what this crazy-looking thing on my wall is. One of these days, I'll get around to the ancient Near Eastern cosmology painting behind me.